The Pacific Ocean is one of the most ecologically diverse and resource-rich bodies of water on Earth. Its vast expanse is home to numerous marine species, many of which are critical to global food security and the economies of Pacific Island nations. However, these marine ecosystems are under threat from overfishing, climate change, and habitat destruction. In this video, we'll explore how sustainable fisheries management is being implemented in the Pacific, ensuring the preservation of marine life while supporting local communities and economies. The Pacific Ocean covers 1/3 of the Earth's surface, making it a vital part of our planet's ecological balance. Its waters provide food, income, and cultural heritage to millions of people living on islands and coastal regions, from the vibrant coral reefs to the deep blue waters teeming with fish. The health of the Pacific's marine ecosystems directly affects the people who depend on them. Marine species, such as tuna, sardines, and prawns, are crucial to both local diets and global fisheries industries. However, overfishing and unsustainable fishing practices have put immense pressure on these ecosystems. The depletion of fish stocks threatens not only biodiversity, but also the livelihood of fishing communities. Overfishing occurs when fish are caught faster than they can reproduce. This not only depletes fish populations, but disrupts the delicate balance of marine ecosystems. In the Pacific, large-scale commercial fisheries, particularly those targeting tuna and other high-value species, have contributed to this issue. Additionally, climate change has worsened the situation. Rising sea temperatures, ocean acidification, and changing weather patterns affect the migration patterns of fish and the health of coral reefs. Warmer waters cause coral bleaching, which impacts the entire marine food chain. To address these challenges, the Pacific region has been at the forefront of implementing sustainable fisheries management practices. These practices aim to balance the needs of human populations with the preservation of marine ecosystems. One key strategy is the establishment of marine protected areas, or MPAs. These areas limit human activities, such as fishing or mining, to protect vital habitats like coral reefs, spawning grounds, and nursery areas. By restricting access to certain areas, MPAs allow marine life to regenerate, ensuring healthier ecosystems in the long term. Another important approach is the use of sustainable fishing quotas and gear. By setting catch limits and using selective fishing methods, fisheries are able to harvest fish without depleting populations. These measures are often determined by scientific research, ensuring that the harvest is in line with the natural reproductive rates of species. Sustainability in the Pacific cannot be achieved by individual nations alone. That's why regional collaboration is essential. The Pacific Island Forum Fisheries Agency, for example, coordinates efforts among Pacific nations to manage tuna stocks and ensure sustainable fisheries across borders. Through these collective efforts, countries can share data, establish regulations, and support enforcement measures to combat illegal, unreported, and unregulated fishing. Collaborative efforts are also focused on monitoring and responding to the impacts of climate change on fisheries and marine ecosystems. Sustainable fisheries are not just about conservation. They are also about supporting the economies of Pacific Island nations. Fisheries provide livelihoods for thousands of people, and many Pacific communities rely on fishing as their primary source of income. By implementing sustainable practices, these communities can continue to benefit from marine resources without jeopardizing the health of their ecosystems. For example, the introduction of eco-labeling schemes, where sustainably caught fish are labeled and marketed to consumers, has opened new markets for Pacific fisheries. This creates incentives for local fishers to adopt sustainable practices while ensuring that they can continue to provide for their families and communities. The Pacific Ocean faces significant challenges, but through sustainable fisheries management, regional cooperation, and scientific research, we can ensure a healthy future for its marine ecosystems and the communities that depend on them. The future of the Pacific depends on the balance between conservation and economic development, and it is crucial that we continue to work together to preserve this vital resource for generations to come. By supporting sustainable fishing practices and ocean conservation efforts, we are not only protecting marine biodiversity, but also fostering resilient economies in the Pacific region, ensuring a bright future for both the ocean and the people who rely on it.